Okay guys, how's it going today? So I just see a little bit different hat. Forgot I kind of had this hat, so kind of have to, I guess, kind of start wearing it. But anyways, I seen someone on a looked like a green dirt bike kind of thing. So I think that's probably who's been driving around out in the fields too. Because I just happened to see him go right across the road there, down my grandma's road. So, of course, you can't go fucking chasing after people. It's kind of stupid you have to do that, but I guess sometimes you kind of have to. So I got a couple things here to show you, and yeah. So I guess we'll just jump right into this. Now, you guys know I took the lights off Big Red, the lights that I had on there. I'm going to rewire them anyway, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ditch the clears and just keep the amber. I might use the amber for like when I'm moving slowly down the road or something. I don't know, but I'm just going to. The bottom line is I'm just going to rewire them anyway. So the control box and stuff is still on there, but all the wiring's been cut and stuff. So, but I had picked up a couple of these dudes. Well, one. I actually got two of these, but we had kind of a mistake and or a mess or a fuck up on the shipment, and they weren't tracking my order, and I didn't know when it was coming. So the seller that was selling these thought that maybe it got lost, so he sent me on another one. Well, then a couple days later, I got the original one, or the first one. This is the second one that he sent me, and this one actually took some damage. So kind of just disappointing, but whatever. They work. So I got one for Big Red and a spare for the deer, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I got that. And then I got a little something from STL. Just a little something. Just a little catalog here and stuff from them. They sent that out. They sent that out, but they didn't ever reply back to my question. Shows how good they are, their damn company. They don't check their inbox enough. But anyways, you guys know how I was thinking about going with some light bars. I actually might go, well, I'll show you the light bar here I'm looking at. It's not really like a light bar. Well, it is, but it's more like for traffic control. But you can still use it as a handy dandy light bar if you had to. The bad thing with that though is that the one I was looking at was only, well, I think they make different sizes, but the one I looked at was only a 40-inch. Now that would be the full width of Big Red on the back, which is probably overkill. But that's the only one that I know that is waterproof, and I have the book here. Of course, I can show you what that exactly looks like. I'm gonna put the link below too. I think this would be yeah, this would be the best choice for me, because then I won't have lights in my face. Now these are, I think, like 180 or something a piece. It's actually this one right here. So if you can read that, okay. I don't know how this GoPro does, but that's the model or the make of it. This is for traffic control, but you can also use it as a light bar too. So I can't find anything that's smaller, but I think this one, I kind of looked it on the internet and I watched a YouTube video on this, and he has his on the outside of his truck, and they do have an option there of waterproofing it. So of course, well, the controller wouldn't be, but the lights would be. So of course, depending on how their wiring would be, I could probably remove the wiring pretty much if I had to wash Big Red or something like that. Well, the light bar actually could just be permanent or left on. But now that is for traffic control, but you can also use it as a regular light bar, because I've already seen a video on it. And you never know if since I have the option of traffic control pretty much, even though I don't really need to control traffic, if we happen to be on the side of the road, with a breakdown or something, then I can actually tell the traffic to actually just, to go left or go right, just go ahead and go around us, without really no problems. But if I'll ever use the left and right feature, I doubt it. But it does have, see, that's the little controller box, but it's actually a lot bigger than you think. It's got left, right, center out, I guess, or whatever, which means it'll go left and right at the same time. You can control the speed of how fast the lights flash, but it ain't gonna matter to me. So, no, fast would probably be the best. But you do have flash mode and then flash patterns. It's powered by 12 volts, 15 flash patterns, including cigarette plug. Or of course, you could probably hardwire it if you wanted to as well. Now, I don't know if I can get a better picture of that control box. There's lots of nice stuff in here. They got all kinds of mounts and stuff, and yeah, here's a little bit better. Here's a little bit better picture of it. It would be this one right here. It's got the power, flash mode, flash pattern, and then auxiliary. I think that means you could actually tee in another light bar or a light or something, which I don't know if I would do that. Maybe some extra work lights or something would be nice, I guess. But you got left, I think they call that center out, I believe, and then right. So, yeah, they call it center out. So that's what that is. That's the kind of controller that box, so that light's got. So how you'd mount that to the dash, I'm not quite sure. They probably sell some brackets and stuff and whatnot. I think they got some other control boxes here as well. Yeah, so they got these kind of the double switch. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. But if that would work for those kind of lights, I doubt it. I guess I could live chat with someone and they could kind of explain stuff to me. See, they got all kinds of stuff here, brackets and whatnot, but I don't know if they're for switches or not, or if they're just for the lights themselves. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's the best option for me. Just to go with whatever this is. It's a 40-inch bar. Now, 40 inches is quite big, but it's actually the full width of Big Red's back rack. I'm not too sure. Probably the same on the front. So you go 40 inches. Okay, so that's 40 inches right there, if you can see that okay. It doesn't seem that big, but it's pretty big. I wish that they would have had like maybe like a 36 inch or something a little tinier, but hell, even if they had like a 2-footer, it'd be nice. But they don't make any in that waterproof option, so as far as I know, they don't. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that would be the best for me. I don't care for the control boxes too much because they're not waterproof. But I guess I could just put a plastic bag over it, and that would just have to do. I'll have to order it with some extra what you call it? I don't know. I should look at their number 6. 25-incher. What would that look like? I don't know. Maybe I'll put the links below. The 25-incher would actually be a lot better too than the 40-incher. I don't know if the 25-incher is waterproof or not. I haven't even looked, but maybe I'll do that since I think about it. What was it again? 25-inch. 25-inch would be 20, the hell is it? 25 inch. So that'd be about, what, 2.5 feet? That's actually a lot better, I guess. 2.5 feet is that. So if you can see that okay, I don't know, but I don't know, that would actually be a lot better than a 40 inch, but they don't make anything smaller than that, so yeah, that actually would probably be better, the 25 inch. Well, either the 25 inch or the 40 inch, either one of those are going to have to work. They got a 33 inch too, but I don't think I need anything bigger than that. Well, I don't know if these, I know that the 40 inch can come in a waterproof design, but I don't know about the 25 inch, because they got a, that's a 25 inch as well. They got a 33 inch. 33 inch is just, you know, slightly bigger. You know, not much bigger than that. What was it, a 33 inch? Yeah. So it'd be this. Okay, so this is a 33 inch. And then the next one's 25. So a 25 inch would actually be a lot better for me. But depending on if they're waterproof or not, right? And you can order them with brackets and whatnot. See, now this is the light bar I was thinking of getting, which a lot of you guys kind of agreed on. It was the K-Force 2 18 inch special edition. The same thing's right here. It's just that this is in silver and this is in black. That's why I wanted to get the special edition. But see, it's a 360 bar, and you would have to like order half with lights and half without, and that'd be kind of a waste of a light bar. So I figured, why not go with a traffic advisor, whatever they call it, traffic control kind of like light bar. I don't know, I kind of like this one better now since I think about it. It's a 25 inch. You can still customize these, but I'm just going to get it in clear, or I mean in amber. So yeah, it's actually it's 25 inches wide. You guys already saw that. 2 inches high, so that would be the height of it. So not a very tall bar. Well, minus, you got to add on, of course, your that's how thick the bar would be. But if you got to add the brackets and shit on too, it's just under 2.5 inches deep. Which this tape measure doesn't go with that kind of number, so we'll just say like 2.5. You know, so that's how deep it is, meaning how, you know, thick. So I don't know, maybe the 25 inch would be better. It depends if the 25 inches can come in, if it comes in a waterproof design. Because a 25 inch would be a little bit better to work with than a 40 inch. 40 inch is just ridiculous, but you know, it would work too. So as long as I don't go any bigger than 40 inches, I should be fine. Now, yes, this is for traffic control, but you can also still use it as a light bar. So like, you can like plow snow with it or something, you know. I'm still going to keep Big Red's original lights. I have to rewire them. I don't think I'm going to put the clear back on. I might just dish the damn clears. I don't know. I might put a couple on, maybe I'll put them on the side of Big Red, because I won't have any. If I get 2 of those light bars at 25 inches, there would be 2 of them, one on the front and one on the back. So that would take care of the front and back. But I need something on the side, so I could probably put those little clear lights on the side. Or I could just do amber too. No, I can't do amber because I'm actually going to use the amber lights like a 4-way. Like, you know, when a slow moving vehicle goes down the road, they have their 4-ways on, their hazard lights. That's what I'm going to use those for. If I decide to go without the clear, but if I put the clear in, then I'll just use them as regular warning lights. But if I decide to just use the amber lights, then I'll just use them as like 4-ways. Even though the light bar can do the same thing, you know, the 25-inch bar or the 40-inch or whatever, I can still use those big light bars. But if I don't want to, you know, piss everyone off with big light bars, then I can just go with something small where it doesn't bother them quite as much. So, and I did I think I told you guys that I took the lights off Big Red, all of them. I marked them all, which ones were amber and which ones were clear. Besides that one I didn't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was an amber, because that was the wire that was broken. So, I might just end up rewiring them. I think there was a guy, if you guys remember the wiring that I showed you, well, I'm going to see if that wiring with the connectors that one guy showed me, if they'll work together. I'm going to put the links to the stuff below, and you guys can tell me if you think if that setup for the wiring would work. Let me know, because I don't want to order shit and then I find out it don't work. I want to know ahead of time so I don't waste money. So I'm going to put the link. If the 25-inch bar comes in waterproofing, I'll probably put the link to that. But if not, then I'll probably put the 40-inch there. But I'm hoping I can maybe get away with the 25-inch. I didn't think of the 25-inch, because I don't know if that comes in waterproof. It should, because the 40 does. So I'll put the link to either one of those, and then I'll put the link to the wiring that I was going to get for my lights, and then to the connectors that the one guy showed me. I kind of like those connectors because they had the little rubber gaskets around them, which means that they're kind of like the waterproof or water resistant now. So compared to the ones that I got now, where they're not really water resistant or waterproof, I don't even think they were waterproof at all. You know, I think if you wanted to make them waterproof, you'd have to just put electrical tape over them. So that's if you were going to keep them on there forever. But see, I took mine off, and actually one of the screws, 2 screws, when I was backing them out, are bent. Somehow they got bent. Don't ask me how they got bent, but they did. One completely broken half, so I had to kind of like not drill the other half out, but just grab my little long nose pliers and locking pliers and I had to dig it out that way. It came out pretty good, so no damage done there, but you know, besides the screw being frigged over, but whatever. So I don't know. You guys need to let me know what you think of the wiring and then those connections. If I can make them 2 work, I think I could pretty much well get away with using that setup and then using all my lights again. Coming off the control box, coming out of the control box, it's still going to be their original wiring, because you can't. I'm not going to take that box apart unless it's really easy. But I might just try to. I'm just going to snip off their ends and then put mine on, so that way it's all the same. And you know, and then I can just run that wiring to my liking, and then it should be okay. But I don't know when I'll get around to it. I hope sometime this summer. I don't know. So try to at least get something done anyway. Might have to. I'm going to definitely at least rewire. Well, there's the wires that broke a while ago. I showed you guys that. Well, there's a couple more wires I actually had to cut because I couldn't cut the zip ties off because I had them too tight, because I thought I was going to leave it. And I figured, well, I'm going to most likely just rewire them anyway, so I'll cut the damn wire and be done with it. So a couple more lights don't have wiring now, but whatever. And if you do look at the lights themselves, there's 2 little screws you can back out, and then you can see how I think the positive went to the left and the negative went to the right. So you can see that they're connections, but I don't know if they're soldered on or not. So they're probably not, but I don't know. I hope that they didn't solder them on, because then I'm going to have to solder, and that's going to be kind of a bitch to do. So I don't know. The only thing I'm not digging for this light bar is just their control box. They're just so big and clumsy, but you know, what can you do? I'll just have to check their wiring. If their wiring's not exactly waterproof, coming off the box, you know, going to wherever it's got to go. If it's not waterproof, I'll make it waterproof with just some electrical tape. I'll just pack it on, or get some waterproof taping or something, and just really son of a bitch it that way. But for now, maybe that's just what we'll do. So, and you can get brackets, I think like L brackets and whatnot. So, yeah. So that's just I think what I'm going to do, boys. I'm just going to get me a couple of these, either the 25 inches or the 40 inches. I thought I'd get the 25 inch because it's not as big. It's still a traffic control, but I'm not going to use it as that. I'm just going to use it as a standard light bar. And it's got 15 different flash patterns, so I can play around with that. And if you guys have a smartphone, maybe you can scan that. Okay. Wow, that's a damn noise. So, if you guys wanted to pause that and scan that, you could. Huh. Yeah, that's so stupid. I thought I heard a little machine again or something, but I almost have to mow again too, guys. Sometime again this week I'm probably going to have to chop. I'm thinking maybe by Friday I'll have to again, but maybe I'll get lucky and get away with it. So, yeah. And I'm hoping to maybe get the farm boss up and running too. I gotta start bucking some trees and stuff, so. But, yeah. So if you guys wanna, tell me what you think of the wiring for my other lights. Let me know. Let me know about the connections. I'll put the links below. I know a couple guys gave me links to the stuff, and I'm not sure if that would work together because no one was telling me anything about the wiring. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I'll put the links below. And then I'm gonna go do my research on this 25-inch bar, see what they're about. And if I can get that in the waterproof design as well, then we'll get that instead. I bet you that'll probably be a little bit cheaper too. That might be like 130, something a little more reasonable, you know. So, and I think that came with like 10 feet of wire, which you can't order extensions. 10 feet should be enough. So, because I'm not really going to go super nuts on routing it. I'm just going to route it the way I have to, and then make sure it's not going to be pulling on anything, and then leave it. But I'm going to be getting 2 of those, obviously. Well, 1 at a time. I'm not going to get 2 at a time. You know, but 1 here and there. And then, yeah. So, yeah. So this is really all I got today in the mail was the catalog. And 1 of these. I got this one today and I got the other one a couple days ago. So, I got 2 of these. So, and I was even thinking too that probably not with any of these lights. I don't know, it depends, but I might actually order another set of those cheap Chinese lights I got, like what I got now. Of course, I'm going to rewire them, of course, and just keep the ambers. Well, I mean, I could probably get away with the clears too, but I'm going to put them on the John Deere. But I'm only going to need 4 amber and 4 what? I think that's all you get anyway, is 4 of each. So, because I'm just going to use the amber pretty much as like slow moving lights for my John Deere, since I don't have any on there. The trailer, well, if I pull the little dump trailer, I can't really do anything about it. I would have to pretty much just go and order another set of those fucking lights. But you can't buy just the lights. You got to buy the whole kit, you know. So it'd be kind of a waste of another control box. But I guess at least you'd have a spare part. But it's kind of dumb to do. So, but yeah. So if you guys want to tell me what you think, I'm going to go do my research on this little 25 incher. And it probably should be the same as this. It's the same name and everything, just different number. So it should be waterproof. Let's get it. I'm just gonna get it all in amber, and then for the front and the rear, they're just all going to be amber. So unless I want to go with amber and clear on the front, but I don't know. Don't really want to piss too many people off, but I got to get your attention somehow, because I don't want to get plowed into. So now I hear a golf cart, or not a golf cart, but a four-wheeler over there. So no, it's just a truck, I guess. Sound like a little four-wheeler. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of that. I gotta go do my research on that 25 inch. But if that one's not the way I want it, then I'm gonna have to get the 40 inch. But it'd be overkill. But it'll still do the job. And actually, another thing I could do too, if I don't actually want that many lights, I think you can just blank them out. So it would actually be nice if I could actually put like maybe at the end, like if I get the 40 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 lights. So if I could put work lights on like the outer edges, that'd be kind of cool too, because you'd have some extra work lights. But you can't really do that. But it'd be nice. But because then I'll just have all amber in the middle, then pretty much flashing. But whatever, it doesn't matter. They're all gonna I'm just gonna get them all in amber. If I get the 25 inch, it'll be all amber. Probably the same thing on the front when that time comes. But yeah, so anyways, guys, let me know what you think of that. And I think I might actually order some of these work lights too. I don't know. They got some work lights here, like $67 or whatever. I think I might actually be able to get away with just one of those on the back of Big Red and on the John Deere. Just put it right in do a test, wire it up and whatnot. And then make sure you get it in a floodlight though, not a spotlight. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So let me know what you think of the light bar. I'll put if I can, I'll put the link to the 25 inch. But if that one it won't let me waterproof it, then I'll have to get the 40 inch. But sure, I could get away with the 25 inch fine. But let me know that. Let me know what you think of that, and then let me know about the wiring and those plugs, if you think them two would work together. Because I'm going to order the stuff online, because I'm never going to be able to get to a Napa or anything like that. We do have a Napa, like 30 minutes away, but we never really get down there enough, so like once a month. And I'll probably never remember. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think of that. If you guys think that setup will work for the wiring, then I'll start ordering bits and pieces of it. And I think for like a 10-meter roll, which I think would be 36 feet apparently, that was like $5. So I'll probably order a roll of that, and then order some of those waterproof connections. And then we'll just start rewiring the lights. I'll probably just do that on my own time, pretty much. I guess whenever I think I need it, or well, I can do it any time. I probably didn't most likely do it in my bedroom there a little bit where it's warm. It's not warm today. Let me tell you about that one. It's fucking cold. Fucking Christ, even in North Dakota or somewhere around there, they were actually getting fucking snow again. Ridiculous crap. Did you guys hear about all the tornadoes going on in Texas? I'm glad I ain't fucking living there, and they got floods, and I even heard that in some places the water was 11 feet above the ground. 11 feet high. Some people are getting rescued. Got a lifeguard, the army out, and everything. This is a damn nightmare over there. And here we're just getting kind of pissy rain. But, it's been raining on and off for Jeez, it would seem almost like a week now, but I think it only started Friday, so, and now it is now Monday, so well, it hasn't been that long, but I think they're saying tomorrow is supposed to get a little bit warmer, so we'll see about that, but yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to probably take off, so like I said, let me know what you think, and yeah, just let me know what you think. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff, so yeah, thanks for watching guys, take her easy.